tekan tombol like, lalu tekan juga subscribe untuk informasi otomotif terbaru di Indonesia. Terima kasih. Ada brand baru bernama Mahindra di Indonesia. Seperti apakah perusahaan Mahindra tersebut? Kita dengar dari orang Indianya langsung.
A completely Indian automotive brand that makes vehicles for the widest range of users, from farm equipment to commercial transport to defense vehicle to construction equipment and of course passenger cars. Welcome to the Brands That Build India. I'm Shireen Bhan, and this week we're talking about Mahindra. Mahindra was seen as a Jeep and tractor manufacturer. It was only after the launch of the Scorpio in the early 2000s that Mahindra started getting a fan following for its passenger cars. Let's take a look at the Mahindra auto brand journey. Mahindra and Mohammed was set up as a steel trading company in 1945 with brothers J.C. Mahindra and K.C. Mahindra and Ghulam Mohammed. After independence, Mohammed went on to become the finance minister of Pakistan, and the then Mahindra and Mahindra decided to manufacture the iconic World War veteran Willys Jeeps in India. The brothers collaborated with many international companies, and soon they were manufacturing jeeps and tractors.
So today, not only we are the largest tractor company in India, but we sell the largest number of tractors in the world.
Today, if you look at the revenue, perhaps 2/3 of the revenue comes from the automotive and tractor business, and in that it's a 60-40 split, 60 coming from auto, 40 from tractor. The other businesses, the commercial vehicle business, the two-wheeler business, the electric vehicle business, are very small portion in terms of revenue today.
Though the group had expanded into a variety of businesses and a variety of vehicles and equipment manufacturing, it was not really known as a passenger vehicle manufacturer all the way till the 2000s. The Bolero was launched in 2000 but was not yet a game changer.
The new Scorpio from Mahindra, because nothing else will do.
It was the launch of the Scorpio in 2002 that catapulted Mahindra into the next level of sophistication.
If I go back 15 years ago, before we had Bolero and Scorpio, Mahindra was not a passenger vehicle brand. It was more of a rural brand, primarily for commercial use of our vehicles. With Bolero, we started moving up the brand curve. With the Scorpio, we took a very big step forward. With XUV, we have come even further. So today, if you were to look in India, how many brands or how many models sell in such quantities in a price point of 12 lakh plus, you won't find too many. So in that sense, if I'm not talking about the sort of upper end of luxury or the premium, but in the sense of being in the luxury segment, Mahindra very much is there now. So I would say that Mahindra brand is now associated with luxury vehicles.
Mahindra Automotive then went on to produce a slew of SUVs, with the range extending from the Bolero to the Scorpio to the Xylo and now the XUV. Though Mahindra had always strongly positioned itself as an SUV manufacturer, with one of its advertising taglines even claiming "Death to the sedan." In 2007, it introduced a sedan itself. The Logan came out of Mahindra's joint venture with Renault. That partnership was not successful, and after the joint venture ended, the Logan was relaunched as the Verito.
What exactly is Mahindra intending to do in the next 5 years is something not everybody is sure about. They want to carry forward their SUV portfolio. Are they going to improve on that portfolio? We are not sure. Is Mahindra going to dabble in sedans and passenger cars like the Renault Logan or the hatchback, the Verito, for instance? Are they going to do something over there? We are not sure. What is Mahindra going to do in the electric car business? We are not sure. Where are things going on from here? Well, we don't really have an idea. So there is a bit of a pall, hanging. There's a slight mist hanging over all of their business affairs and where they're heading to. So that direction isn't clear to it doesn't matter to the consumers, but investors and people in the media, at least like me, who follow Mahindra very closely, we're not very clear as to now what is it that they're doing exactly.
Mahindra continued with its acquisitions in the bid to add more to its range of vehicles. In 2011, it acquired Korean utility vehicle manufacturer SsangYong to add luxury SUVs to its portfolio. Mahindra has also started to focus on electric cars and alternative fuel technology with its acquisition of Reva in 2010.
The core still is SUVs, core still is tractors. the things that we are in, the commercial vehicle, the electric vehicles, the two-wheelers, are kind of emerging segments for us in future, and some of these may become core. So 10 years from now, if you're talking, we might find that two-wheeler is core for us, or commercial vehicle is core for us. So we're always investing for the future business opportunities, while keeping care of our core today. And that core today, the auto business, the tractor business, is giving us strength to get into newer segments, which tomorrow will become core and give strength to get into newer businesses 10 years from now that we have not even heard of today.
I think they still aren't as competitive, or rather as good where products are concerned compared to what the manufacturers offer. On a more ground level, where the market itself is concerned, yes, they do better business than the competitors. Undoubtedly, they do better business, but that's probably not entirely on the strength of the product. But as much as the brand loyalty or sort of the respect that the brand in general commands, it is an Indian brand. It's a very indigenous brand for that matter, and I think that earns them a lot of attention, a lot of adulation and adoration. So that's what helps run the products rather than just how contemporary those products are.
As one of the most visible categories, Mahindra advertising for its passenger vehicles is always flashy and high decibel. In 2012, Mahindra came up with the Live Young, Live Free campaign to showcase the capabilities of its rugged, dependable cars. It was the first attempt at creating a consolidated brand film for the Mahindra range of vehicles.
I think probably I would say it was one of the simplest ads to conceive, because I mean these are things that Mahindra can do. Probably very few vehicles can do what is shown there, and Mahindra, and that's what happened when we went on the shoot. I mean the vehicles were doing it. The real challenge was capturing it. It's like we were shooting these Thars, Mahindra Thars, in these elephant grass, which you find in Kerala and also in the east, towards Kaziranga and all those places. The grass is like 15-20 feet, yeah. And once you set your camera there, you realize you can't see anything. You know what I'm saying? I mean, you can't see your car or you can't see your vehicle, because I mean, it's just, the grass is much taller, So then this whole thing of changing perspective, so we had to go aerial.
50% or so of our monies go into above the line advertising. About 15% and rising goes behind digital and social media, and the balance goes behind below the line activation.
One of the most successful customer loyalty and brand building exercises for its UV range, though, is the annual Great Escape. It also organizes inter-country drives from India to Nepal and Bhutan. Besides the events for its passenger vehicles, Mahindra is equally good at below-the-line activities for its entire range of vehicles, including commercial vehicles and tractors.
We are able to synergize between the various businesses for whom the semi-urban rural market is significant. So, for example, automotive plus tractors plus two-wheelers business comes together and does combined activities. So, it could be a road show, it could be a kind of a Grameen Mahotsav, it could be a Haat Bazaar, where our different businesses come together and synergize under one platform.
This is really a business about being there on the ground, close to the customer, and a lot of the marketing effort goes in that area. We are seeing a lot of change with the digital evolution and internet and use of smartphones in rural India, and increasingly we see mobiles and internet-based marketing will play an important role in rural marketing.
3 years ago, Mahindra made an attempt to consolidate its various businesses under a common brand identity, Rise. The idea is that all products and services will help someone rise, either financially, socially or aspirationally. With this, Mahindra is hoping to rise itself. The brand-conscious company has set out an ambitious 10-year vision for itself, which has little to do with financial targets. The aim is to be in the 50 most admired companies in the world.
By no means it is an easy task. We have to take 3 steps, which we are taking. First is, of course, to build a viable global business. Second is to go there by ethical means with highest level of corporate governance. for which we are admired. We are well on track. We are continuously rated among the most admired brands. And third and most important, keep ourselves as the most preferred place, happy place to work for, so that our employees and all our stakeholders, they make positive difference to the communities they operate in, and that's what Mahindra stands for.
कहने वाले बहुत कुछ कहते हैं, पर महिंद्रा चलाने
An ambitious goal, but one well within sight for this global Indian brand.
महिंद्रा तकदीर बदल दे.
Mungkin segitu dulu penjelasan tentang Mahindra. Kita lihat perkembangannya. Semoga brand ini dapat berkembang di Indonesia. Thanks for watching. Thank you.